Capricorn, August 13th carries a powerful energy of career breakthroughs, financial progress, unexpected news, hidden opportunities, and a decision that could shape the next chapter of your life. You may enter this day with a very practical mindset. You have responsibilities. You have goals. You have things that need to be handled. And even when you're exhausted, you often keep moving because you know that nobody else can build your future for you. But the tarot suggests that August 13th may bring something you weren't expecting. Recognition. Someone may finally notice how much you've been doing. A person who once underestimated you may begin seeing your value. A supervisor could trust you with something important. A client may offer you more responsibility. Or an opportunity could appear that makes you realize you've been preparing for something bigger without even knowing it. Capricorn, your progress may have looked slow from the outside. But slow doesn't mean unsuccessful. You've been building. You've been learning. You've been sacrificing. And now some of that effort could begin producing visible results. If you've been waiting for a promotion, August 13th may bring encouraging information. It may not necessarily be the final answer, but a conversation could give you a much clearer idea of where you stand. Someone may tell you about a future position. You could be invited to participate in a major project. Or you may receive a responsibility that initially feels like extra work but eventually becomes the foundation of something much bigger. Don't automatically reject additional responsibility. Look at where it could lead. Sometimes the opportunity doesn't arrive with a better title. It arrives as proof that someone trusts you. For Capricorns looking for a new job, the tarot suggests that your next opportunity may come through someone you already know, a former colleague, an old client, a friend, a business contact, or someone who has quietly followed your work. Reach out. Reconnect. Don't assume that because someone hasn't contacted you, they aren't thinking about you. Your reputation may be working behind the scenes. For Capricorn entrepreneurs, August 13th could bring a valuable business connection, a new customer, partnership, a recommendation, a larger order, or someone who introduces you to an entirely different market. But don't rush into a partnership simply because it looks profitable. Read the details. Discuss responsibilities. Clarify money. Clarify expectations. And make sure both sides benefit. You are building something for the long term. You don't need quick success if it comes with unnecessary complications. Financially, this is one of the strongest areas of your reading. There could be movement involving money that has been delayed or uncertain. Payment may arrive. An invoice could finally be settled. A side income may improve. A financial agreement could move forward. Or you may discover a new source of income that becomes more important over time. The card suggests that your financial situation may be entering a more stable phase. But there's an important warning. Don't confuse financial improvement with permission to become careless. If more money comes in, don't immediately increase every expense. Instead, strengthen your foundation. Pay something important. Build savings. Invest in your skills. Or create a reserve for unexpected situations. Capricorn, your real goal isn't simply to earn more. It's to become financially difficult to destabilize. That is where your power lies. There may also be an unexpected expense on August 13th. It could involve the home, transportation, technology, family, or work. Don't let it make you feel like you've lost progress. One expense doesn't erase months of discipline. Handle it calmly and continue. The tarot also warns you to be careful about lending money. Someone may approach you because they know you're responsible. But their emergency doesn't automatically become your responsibility. Help when you can. But protect your own stability. Love becomes surprisingly emotional around August 13th. If you're single, you could meet someone who initially doesn't seem like your usual type. This person may be quieter than the people you're normally attracted to. They may be extremely focused on their career. They may appear reserved. Or they may have a calm confidence that doesn't demand attention. And that could be exactly what attracts you. Capricorn, you've learned that excitement isn't always the same as compatibility. A peaceful connection can sometimes be much more valuable than an intense one. Pay attention to consistency. Does this person keep their word? Do they respect your time? Do they support your ambitions? Do they communicate honestly? Those things matter more than temporary chemistry. If you're already in a relationship, August 13th may bring a conversation about the future. You and your partner could discuss finances, home, career, marriage, family, travel, or long-term plans. This conversation could initially feel serious, but serious doesn't have to mean negative. Sometimes mature relationships need mature conversations. You may discover that both of you want the same thing but have been afraid to discuss it. Or you may realize that your partner needs something you've been overlooking. Listen. You don't always need to solve everything immediately. Sometimes simply understanding each other changes the entire atmosphere. There is also a possibility that someone from your past returns. You may receive a message, see their name somewhere, hear about them through another person, or unexpectedly encounter them. Your first instinct may be to remember the good moments. But Capricorn, remember the entire story. Why did it end? What was missing? What has actually changed? If nothing has changed, don't rebuild the same structure and expect a different result. But if both people have genuinely grown, a conversation could bring clarity. Don't make decisions based solely on nostalgia. Look at reality. Another strong theme around August 13th is hidden information becoming visible. Someone may tell you something they have been keeping to themselves. You may discover that a person has been supporting you behind the scenes. You might learn why a professional decision was delayed. Or you could realize that someone has been considering you for an opportunity without telling you. This information could surprise you. Don't react immediately. Observe. Ask questions. Then decide. Your patience may give you an advantage. Capricorn, you don't have to respond to every piece of information instantly. Silence can be powerful. There may also be a sudden change in your schedule. A meeting could be canceled. Project may be postponed. Someone could change their plans. An unexpected invitation may appear. At first, you may see this as an inconvenience. But the tarot suggests that the change could actually create an opening. The canceled appointment may give you time to contact someone. The postponed project could give you time to improve your work. The unexpected invitation could introduce you to an important connection. Not every delay is a rejection. Sometimes a delay is preparation. Your intuition may also be stronger than usual. Capricorn is naturally practical. You like evidence. You like plans. You like measurable results. But on August 13th, you may experience moments when your inner voice speaks before your logical mind catches up. You may suddenly know that you should accept an opportunity. You may feel uncomfortable around someone without understanding why. You may wake up with a strong idea. Or you may repeatedly notice the same message or symbol. Don't ignore it. But don't blindly follow it either. Use intuition as information. Then use wisdom to make the decision. You may also experience meaningful coincidences. Repeated numbers. Repeated names. Unexpected conversations. Someone contacting you at exactly the right moment. A topic appearing several times during the same day. These moments may encourage you to pay attention to what you're already thinking about. There is a deeper emotional transformation happening within you as well. Capricorn, you have probably spent a lot of time being the strong one, the responsible one, the person who keeps everything together. People may come to you when they need help, and you've become very good at handling pressure. But that doesn't mean you should carry everything alone. August 13th may remind you that you are allowed to rest. You are allowed to ask for help. You are allowed to say, I can't do this right now. That isn't weakness. That's self-awareness. You may also realize that you've been carrying responsibility for someone else's choices. Maybe you've been trying to save a relationship. Maybe you've been solving a family member's problems. Maybe you've been doing more at work because you don't trust anyone else to do it correctly. But eventually you have to release some of that weight. Your future needs your energy. You can't build your own life while constantly carrying everyone else's. This realization could be surprisingly freeing. There is also a powerful message around personal goals. You may have a goal you've been working toward quietly. Buying a home, building savings, starting a business, changing careers, improving your lifestyle, creating something meaningful. The tarot suggests that progress may be closer than you think. But don't measure success only by dramatic results. Look at the evidence. Are you more experienced? More disciplined? More financially stable? More confident? More selective about who receives your energy? Those are signs of growth too. And August 13th could help you recognize them. By the later part of the day, something may become clearer. You may receive an answer. A professional conversation may go differently than expected. A financial opportunity may appear. Someone may reveal their intentions. Or you may finally make a decision you've been postponing. And once you decide, you may feel an enormous sense of relief. Because uncertainty can consume more energy than action. Sometimes you don't need another month to think. You simply need enough information to make the next move. The final tarot message for Capricorn on August 13th is, the foundation you've been building is stronger than you realize, and something may soon give you proof. Career could bring recognition. Money could begin moving. A new opportunity may appear. A relationship could become more serious. Someone from the past may return. A hidden truth could come to light. And a decision you've been avoiding may finally become unavoidable. But don't fear it. You've handled difficult situations before. You have more experience now. You know what you want more clearly. And you are much less willing to accept things that don't match your future. That's growth. So Capricorn, when August 13th arrives, pay attention to unexpected conversations. Listen carefully to professional information. Watch your finances. Don't rush into agreements. Protect your emotional energy. And don't reveal every plan before it's ready. Some of your biggest achievements may be built quietly. You don't need applause during the construction. You need results when the structure is finished. August 13th could therefore become an important checkpoint. You may not see your entire future, but you may finally see the next step. And that's enough. One decision. One conversation. One opportunity. One financial improvement. One realization. These small moments can eventually create a completely different life. So if something unexpected appears, don't immediately dismiss it. Look at it carefully. Ask what it could become. And if an old door opens again, ask whether you truly want to walk through it. Because Capricorn, your future deserves more than familiarity. It deserves alignment. It deserves stability. It deserves growth. And perhaps most importantly, it deserves the version of you that no longer settles for less than you know you're capable of achieving.